Palantir continues to win new deals in the tens of millions of dollars and also make more partnerships for AI use cases. So first, we've got an announcement that the Morrison Group and Palantir will be launching an AI solution to transform specifically STEM recruitment. And we'll cover the deal first, but I have thoughts on why this makes sense to pursue specifically for tech, at least initially. So this initiative is set out in the UK with the reasoning of trying to place qualified candidates efficiently at companies obviously trying to recruit and find them. And they're looking to solve this on the sourcing and retention side, which is important considering solving these issues really does start at the beginning with who you're bringing into your companies. So it makes sense to go after this first. Now, they say specifically they're helping to get a broader pool of qualified candidates while being efficient around this evaluation of people with reducing the time and effort involved to do that. And they bring up specifically with Palantir, the partnership should allow them to use AI-driven insights to actually enhance these strategies that recruitment in general tries to achieve. And it looks like they're going to be trying to use real-time data, industry trends, while also taking on the CV information that companies intake into a standardized, uniform format, which will, of course, make candidates' data available and usable for AI to analyze. But we've seen this before and in other industries with businesses trying to get personalized customer communications and leveraging AI to do this at scale, but at least in the recruitment process, this is doing the same thing. So in general, this partnership with Morrison is to create a solution they can provide clients where they feel confident in their training model outputs because with hiring, there are added legal risk around discriminations, especially when you add automation. So they feel Palantir is suited to make this audit and controls in place while leveraging LLMs. So it's great to see them working on this issue because for anyone that's applied for jobs on the other end, it might seem like everything is normal, but on the other end of hiring, it's not uncommon to see roadblocks, having trouble finding candidates, or resumes and CVs that technically fit the bill but don't actually make sense for the role you're giving or the other way around. So I won't be surprised if this will also be leveraged as a feedback loop on how companies can put out job postings. And then of course, tech makes sense to go after considering the higher salaries. So the risk and stakes are higher en masse when companies bring in a lot of new tech talent. So if you're looking to streamline a specific pool of workers, this would make sense. So hopefully we see some cool outcomes from this partnership. Now, in the other deal-making news, the past few days still have been busy for Palantir even outside of AIPCon. Now, first, all the way back on June 5, we get a signed National Institute of Health contract for $19.8 million. This is for 2 years until 2026. This is a long-standing partnership Palantir has cultivated and accelerated even after the pandemic times in the early 2020s. And this also complements the healthcare partnerships that was widely touted last week with Tampa Bay General, although that is not necessarily on the care providing side, but rather the bigger picture analysis and regulation the NIH deals with. So either way, it's always great to see repeat and expanding customers. Then also conveniently suited is the almost $11 million Federal Aviation Administration contract or FAA deal, which was signed on June 7th and is a one-year deal until 2025. Now, the action obligation was paid out for half, so it looks like the remaining contract value might require some goals to be met. But knowing Palantir, they may be able to achieve the full value of the contract with all stuff happening at Boeing and the things that are just bringing more attention to them. So as a certain administration that everyone looks to, this can definitely put the fire under them to make action, or at least start the process of doing so, even if it goes unnoticed for most people. So it's always great to hear them getting these new contracts signed with existing and expanding customers. But let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.